Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I will be editing just a bit more and add more variety to my entrance, and we will be building the roller coaster, and we'll edit the roller coaster and put scenery around it in a separate video. But to start off, I've put some more rock work behind these trees right here, and I'm just going to add a bit more variety of them, just so it looks a bit more interesting in the park. So if I get a dead tree, I'm gonna enable all my precision build modes, turn off the snapping, and then we can edit it from here. Just gonna have that there, and then I'm gonna turn it off, put that to 11.25. Alright, we're gonna make it a bit bigger so we can have a bit bigger of a tree. And what we're gonna do, this is an easy hack. Get your tree, make it a bit bigger. Oh, that's so annoying. Need to turn off no movement snapping. Alright, let's pull it across to over the tree. And then make it a little bit larger. Not too large. Move it down a bit. Cross. And we are sorted. Except from that little trunk there, that's kind of annoying me. Need to pull it this way a bit. Like so. And then we're just gonna add a few more bushes around the place, and I'll let my money farm grind overnight just so I could have some more starter cash. I'm gonna add a bit more bushes on these floors here so it covers up some space. And a few more. And then we're gonna go edit the other side and add a bit more trees here first. There we go, and we are nearly finished. Just makes my rocks look a bit better, that's all. And then I'm gonna add another bush here, and then maybe I feel like I could add. I should do something around this a bit more around this entrance. So I'm gonna add another bush here. Twist it slightly, and then there we go, and another one here, and I think we're done. I'm just gonna add some different trees here just because it looks a bit boring and we spruce it up a bit. We've already used that type of tree, so I don't really want to use it. I just want to make it look a bit better. If we get one of these, I'm not too sure. Need to get some more detailed ones. Some of these bushes look nice. What about that's still a bush? Let's try and find this tree will do. We can resize it. Just tuck it away in this corner here. And then there we go. And a few more. Maybe one at the front here. And there we go. So now we've got some more trees there. Do I like it? Yes. No. Might gonna make this tree a bit taller. Accidentally just destroyed the primitive there, but I think it'd be great. Just get another one of those trees. Wherever if I can find it, that is. Go across. And get another tree. I think I'm gonna raise it up a bit, make it a bit I'm gonna make it a bit bigger like that. And then I'm gonna add a bit of maybe some logs. Make it a bit smaller. Nah, not really some logs. Not really a fan of that. Trees from, I don't think it really fits. You can have some smoke coming out, have a campfire here. A little campfire there. Maybe some crystals. That might work. Maybe here, and just twist them so it looks like it's coming out the wall. Not sure. Probably not. I don't think it's the best idea I've ever had. There's all these different trees. This one. Right here, that'll do. And then maybe one of maybe another massive. If I had an extra ledge to that, I think that would look good. If I had like a little ledge of the rock. If I just place that in there like so. Might add a few bushes in here, unless there's a tree thing. If I put that inside this one, I think it might work. These new trees, I've got to say, they're pretty good. Like, make it a bit smaller, like that, and then we get a wonderful tree. Just makes everything look a little bit better with that new texture pack. And then we can group these two. Multi-select, and then click that, and then if we can click that little tree. I know it hangs out a little bit, but it'll do. Let's group that and copy it. I know it's a bit more copy and pasting, but makes it look a bit better. I think I might do some different trees over here. That's one place down. Might do a different one. Need some different trees. Just spruce it up a little bit. Maybe some of these. Right in the back, right there on the rocks. Another one there. And maybe one down here. Yeah, one here. Any other thing we can put in there? I'll think. Let's see. I'm not gonna copy the thing, but I'm gonna add maybe some logs. How about I have some water here? I think that'll make it look a bit better. That's some water, like there. And let's put the water in. I think I'm going to expand it just to this block here. And we get some bit more. Then we get a little pond here, and then we can add, in this pond, we can add some lily pad, like a lily pad or two. Like so. That's alright there. Maybe a big one. Small. Right in this corner here. And I think we're nearly done. I think we could add a big one here. And one big one right here. And I think we're finished. Finished with the entrance. I don't know what else we could put in there. Maybe some. I want some different trees, but I don't think it'd be possible. I mean, got some trees over here. Big one. I think a big one might look nice. Like each section has a different one. Like a big tree. I know what it's going over the palm trees and that. It just looks so much better. Make sure that stump is on there. And we are. It's a good spot. And I'm gonna add some lights if I can find any. Might add a little, like an axe there. That might make it look a bit better. There's a tree stump right next to it, like so. And one more, just in that corner. There we go. Nearly finished. Now let's go try and find. I think the lights are in here. If I'm right, or we can add a sign to the. Let's add a. Try and find an image panel. Place it on the. Make sure it's just out. Can we make that any bigger? Don't think we can. And there we go. And just a few. Why are these twisted? No, got no clue. But we can just add them along. Yeah. And there we go. And let's see if we can find some lights to put in. Some spotlights might look good. I think maybe if I just draw and add a bit more like water over here this way. I think that might look good. Right, if I just draw it around here. A bit more water. A bit more water coming out. And then let's add some just bushes and some rocks. Just around the edge, so it looks as natural as possible. And it's not just there. Push it down a little bit. Twist it. Just gives it like a little bit of texture. But it's not. And here we go. Make it a bit smaller, bring it up a bit. It will look a lot better once I add some vegetation in there. And we're nearly finished. Just like a little jungle vibe. Twist a bit, make it a bit bigger. Maybe a water fountain out there might look good. Like here, I think I'm gonna go look for some props. Like a little. Let's see if there's anything in here first. Could add a water tower. Don't think that'd be very useful, like. And I think we might get to some. They're the neon lights, but I think we might get to some water emitters. No, they are in others. Thought they were. And there's the spotlight, and here's the water emitters. And just look at that. See where that lands. Don't really want it too far, could have it a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. I don't want it to go as far. To be honest, I don't really want. Maybe of this type of water. Try and get that to go down in there. I'm probably just gonna make it go down a little bit. And there we go. And I think we might be finished. And maybe some more. Maybe some more trees and that over here. And we might be a bit finished. maybe some bushes around here. Make it look nice. Then some rocks, some big boulders. There's still bushes. Looking for a different type of tree. Don't want it to really be copying that much. Maybe I'm not really too sure, to be honest. Maybe a small tree like this. I kind of want to keep it green, if you get me. So let's go for. I'm really stumped at the moment. Maybe another one of these trees, just so it doesn't. It's not. It's more original. Make it a bit smaller. Just like a little sproutling. One in the back over there. And one's big. A bigger one there. And we are finished. And then that concludes our entrance. I think I could do something more with the pond there, like, but it'll have to do. So from here, we're gonna start building the roller coaster finally. I'm probably gonna do a jungle theme just to keep with the theme of the entrance, and then if you want, I might do a Wild West over there, and then a different theme. My plan is two different roller coasters there. One in this patch land, what you're gonna see today, and then another one over there. So we'll have like 5 sections of the park you can go to. So let's get on. I'm thinking of, for this one, I'm gonna go for an extreme launch coaster. Just cause I prefer these over a multi-launch. I'm gonna make the entrance quite close so you don't have to go deep into like the thing. So you're gonna get up here and the entrance, I'm gonna build it up slightly. And by the way, a quick tip for building roller coasters: always build your coasters in advanced editor, but build your stations in not in basic editor. It just makes your life that so much easier than if you do this. You get a little bump. It's just a little bit of tweaking when you do all this. I'm gonna reset that so I get this effect all the way throughout. Keep the smoothing. It's gonna go for a little track. I'm gonna go for a little turn, I think. And it's gonna flatten out. And then we can start our boost. I think that's too much of an angle. I don't know why I'm building it like that. It's only going to be a small launch to start us off, but then we're going to get bigger and bigger lasers. So it's going to go up here. A little bit of a banking. Banking just makes your coasters that so much smoother. And it's going to go up at the top hat, right here. Did it better this morning, I think. Well, it's not going to be as banked as much, and it's not going to go as high. I'm just going to put my pivot offset on, so it doesn't go as far, but it still bends. Like, now we're going to start the ascent. They take quite a while, coasters, but once you get them right, they are really good. And once you get used to your advanced editor, it gets a whole lot easier. And I'm just gonna make it go straight here. and then over the top part. Might just make this a tiny bit bigger. Gonna reset that. I'm gonna put the smoothing on just for that a little bit. Gonna set it off again, and gonna build that, and then build the top part. I don't know if that really works, to be honest. I kind of want it in one piece. Alright, that'll do. Now we're gonna go down, turn that off, and go down. Turn smoothing back on. I'm gonna go into a little turn here. Might make it go under like a bridge or some, like it splashes by some water. Not entirely too sure. And then over a little airtime hill. I'm not going to make it too complicated. And I'm just going to whip back round. Make it a bit bigger so it's just smoother. And make it a bit lower so it kind of goes into that turn. Keep going round. And it's going to go straight up. It's going to go down. It's going to go over this airtime hill. And down, and then it's going to whip. I don't know if that's really safe, to be honest. I'm just going to make this a little bit higher. And there we go. Top hat is not as high as I wanted it to be, so I might go back and... yeah, I'm just going to go back and change that now. This little section here needs to be taller. So I'm going to remove all this. Not too tall, but do want it to do halves. I think that's a bit too tall, but make it, not too sure. I think it needs to be a bit taller than that. I think I've messed this up a bit, but I'm not going to go straight into a curve. Yeah. Maybe if it goes up like this, and then we can make it like that. That's quite a cool element. And then it's going to whip back round in through those turns we just built. And we are going to, from here, it's called like, I'm going to do like a wave turn. That's what it's called. And then we're gonna go around. Keep going up. It's gonna go quite almost sideways. And then it's gonna go straight again. I actually love building extreme launch coasters. They're just so nice to build, if you get me. Like the track and all that. They are pretty expensive, but they're worth it. Lower that a bit. And then here, we're gonna make our second launch. Maybe I'm gonna get rid of this and we're gonna go down here. And this is where the second launch is going to be. I just don't want it to be too far, so you have to walk over the second launch to get in. So I'm going to straighten that out there. There we go. I'm just going to line that up. And then let's do our second launch. Reset that, I've just messed that up so badly. And then normal, and then we're just gonna go into a really tall top hat. Maybe, not too sure on that. It's gonna come over that top part, and then we're just gonna make it go down. And it's just gonna loop back around the whole track. So if you do like my content and you do like what I do, please subscribe and comment and like my video, and you can follow and hit that bell notification, and you can follow me around. Follow me on my journey and building my park. So we're just gonna do this little drop here. It's gonna be quite sharp. Don't really want it to be like that too much, but it's just gonna have to do. It's gonna go back around everything. Gonna whip round that corner and go over some airtime hills. I think I need to add some rolls. So right here we're gonna have a nice roll. I think it needs to be like that. That's too sharp in my opinion. If I'm gonna do a roll, it's gonna have to be here. It's not so much going to be an exciting coaster, but I do want it to be some sort of excitement. I'm going to finish building this roll. Don't want it to hit that track. I'm just going to bring it out a bit. Don't know if that's going to be the best of inversions. I'm going to reset that actually. I might make it go under that, you know. Like under that first airtime hill. Yes, I think I'm gonna do that. Turn that around. Under. I need to make that a bit more. Gonna make that a bit more straight. Just don't want it to hit your head. Gonna make it come back out the ground. And I'm just gonna make it whip right back round. Might make a little turn in here. So go up. Use quite a bit of money. Gonna make it do half turn up and then back down. Half turn up, maybe another. Don't know how I'm gonna theme this, but I'm gonna make that loop right back round. And then, I'm sorry for not speaking that much, I'm just trying to concentrate on building it. It's a bit tedious, but you have to get it done. And it's just going to whip right back round here. This is really hard to do because I don't want it to be too jagged. Bring it down a bit. Bring it out. And I think it's cutting it close a bit there. And then I'm doing a little airtime now, and then it's going to hit the brakes. Then it's going to hit the brakes right here. I'm going to remove this last piece. I don't know, I think I might remove this one. Move that bit more out. Then can I get my piece in? I'm not too sure leaving that too close to the border. Don't really want it to go that close because I won't really be able to build any scenery around it. block breaks right here, just so we can add an extra set of things in here, and then we are going to just join it up with some normal track, like so, and there we go, we are finished. So that will pretty much, I'm gonna just test run so you guys can see it, and then that'll wrap it up for this video. Hope you've enjoyed me making all this content, and I hope you'll enjoy the ride. Might have to do a few tweakings, but overall I think it'll be a good coaster. And I'll remove all the blocks later when we start scenerizing, putting the scenery around and everything. I think it just needs a little bit more speed, so I might turn up the boosters a bit. But it does make it round to the second booster. That's a bit sharp, but as I'd like it to be. Twist round, under, twists, under, and we are pretty much finished. Not as long as I wished it be. I'm going to speed it up a tiny bit. Boost power 125 and see how that works. Here I'm thinking, just while we've just gone past, I think might have a bridge or something cool to do with that. Go up, whip round these bits of track. I think after the second launch I might add a bit more, but I don't want it to make it too long this video, just so I don't bore you out your minds. And it gets it round to the second one. Whips round. So it's a lot more enjoyable now. But as I said, I think I might make it a little bit longer just after that second launch. So there's not really that much in it. So I'm going to close it now. I know I said I'd wrap it up, but I kind of do need to get... a bit more ride time. I'm going to make this so when you're walking into the park you get to go into this section, you get... walk around like that. Just gonna make it whip round a bit. I think I'm gonna get rid of this little loop. I'm gonna make it go round this way. That's really awkward, so I'm gonna change this piece. Then I'm gonna bring this out. Gonna whip round a bit. Might go past the little wall there. Go over hill. I think it's a bit too much already, but it'll make do. Then it's gonna go up here. Really tall. Just gonna soar over everything. Go down a bit, twist out. I think that's a bit too sharp. So I hate when it does that, honestly. go down. And I think it's just gonna... I'm gonna reset that because it's a bit buggy. And it's gonna whip round here. I think that's a bit too... Gonna go down there. Whip back round on itself. And we're gonna eventually get to that. Ultimately the brakes. We're nearly there now. We make it go over a few. We'll go over a few of these. It's gonna whip round. I know I keep saying that but it's basically what the coaster does. So every day I'll be making some content like this. I hope you guys will enjoy as much as I do making these. Just gonna go back round. And then we're going to join it up here. And then we are finished. I'm going to ride it one last time. And then we can... go. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It's a bit dark at the moment, but I hope you can see alright. Wish it was a bit brighter than that, like. It's a bit slower going into that, but overall, I think it's got decent pacing. I know there's not many inversions, but it's more of like just to whip you around in your seat type of coaster, like Icon. If any of you guys have ever ridden that. Goes over the huge airtime hill, whips round, whips back round, and we get a few more. And we are finished. So I hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. See ya.